Hi guys, Rob Bingham again. This is the second part of the video. This is the how-to of how to set up the Macrocells in your V-Control or V-Control Touch to use the Switchglo so that it only operates in the bottom portion of the throttle throw here, so you can't get an accidental hot start. This will only work in bank 1 and when the throttle is right at the bottom. When you're in bank 2 or bank 3, when you're in the governor mode, so the throttle is above this low percentage here, then the Switchglo won't work. Okay, so I'm just going to go through setup with you. So first setup I'm going to need to do is for the transmitter setup. I'm assuming you've obviously already set your model up as with Nitro governor. You need obviously on this for this to work. And in the transmitter setup, we're going to go to switch assignment. And on switch assignment, I like to use the back left-hand switch here, which is switch 1, but it's option switch 2. You can see if we click on that, we can see it's switch 1, so it's over in the back corner. So choose which switch you want to use for setting that up. And then we're going to go to model setup and edit model setup. Click into this and scroll right to the bottom of the page and select the output selector or output setup, and again to the bottom of the page, and you can select your cut switch, again choosing option 2 switch. So because I want my momentary switch fully towards me is to kill my nitro motor. In the middle is where my Switchglo will be. Fully away from me is going to be where there's nothing happening in that position. So you've selected that switch, move out of there. So now we can go to the Macrocell setup, and in the Macrocell setup you can go to edit Macrocells, and the first one we're going to go to is aux 1 Macrocell number 6. That's because I've chosen aux 1 as my Switchglo control in my Neo. If you decide to put your Switchglo into aux 2 or aux 3, you use the relevant Macrocell to put that into. So select 06 aux 1, cell type. You need to choose multiplexer. Obviously this is how you go into it. With the V-Control you can obviously scroll through your dial to choose which one to get to it, but you need to choose multiplexer. Selector, switch option 2, so we're back to that same switch again, and then the switch positions, the input lower is going to be Macrocell number 30, input center Macrocell 31, and high input is back to Macrocell 30. Okay. Now I can scroll to setup, first of all Macrocell number 30, and we can go, the reason why I go to number 30 is I think it's from number 28 are free Macrocells. They're not tied to any other channel. So this is where you do your programming, is after channel 28 from memory. So in Macrocell 30, we're going to choose it as a fixed channel. It automatically come up with use bank 1 to 4 and set all of those to -100. That's it in that one. Then you're going to go into Macrocell number 31 and choose this. Cell type trigger. The input signal is our flight control ESC, so basically our throttle channel. And if I go into motor run now, you will see this number here is where my throttle channel is. Threshold. I've got mine set at the moment to -70. That threshold is the position, is how much throttle movement I want to have before the Switchglo turns itself off. So if I put the Switchglo on now, when I lift the throttle up, it goes off. If you want more range here, you can bring this -70 to -60, -50, wherever you want to go, but so far -70 seems to be a fairly good number. And then the bottom two here is -100 and then 100 or +100, and that's basically it. So now in my transmitter now, so when I'm in bank 1, I have glow. When the throttle's here, come up and it's not there. And then throttle kill or throttle cut is working when I'm in bank 2.
Bank 2.
So that I'm in my Gov is set running. That's there, and then I've got my throttle kill, but I've got no glow. And same with bank 3. There's no glow working, but again, got my throttle kill emergency, and that's it. So I can go back to bank 1.
Bank 1.
And glow. Pull my throttle up. I've got no glow. There you go. Hopefully that's fairly straightforward and understandable, and let me know what you think. Okay, cheers.